Before I start this video, I'm just going to say, do not, under any circumstances, harass anybody that works for this business or even is in the same building as this business. All right, this is a local business. I'm just saying that people who are into collecting random things should steer clear of this place and places like it. This is not a rise and fall of, this isn't that, all right? This is not an expose video. I'm just saying that there is a place that I know of that is like this, and I guarantee you there are hundreds, if not thousands of places that are exactly the same. With that said, dragging it home. I'm not going to be revealing the exact location of this place, but if you are to Google it and if you are to use context clues about where I live, which I am a public person, so it is not that hard to find out where I live, you can probably find with a quick Google search where this place is. So let me just set the scene here. Imagine you're with 2 or 3 of your friends and you're on your holiday break and you're at your local mall. And you're not looking for anything in particular, but you have a few hobbies. Let's say Transformers, Gundam, or just random knickknacks, Lego, other stuff like that. Now, there just so happens to be a few places that sell stuff like this. Say Hot Topic, Box Lunch, FYE, other places that are like that you probably found in a crap ton of malls, right? So, after visiting all of these places, your friends get bored and decided to go to this one local place that sells kind of whatever. You go to the entrance of the store and you see pictures of the Virgin Mary next to pictures of Michael Jordan and just the Joker, other random stuff. And on the ceiling, you find, body pillow anime girls and banners hanging from the ceiling. So this place this place literally just sells kind of whatever, right? You go in and you find stuff that you're rather interested in. You find exactly what I listed. You find Transformers, you find Gundam, you even find, anime figures and even some hentai stickers, or say if you're into that kind of stuff, then yeah, that this is for you, right? But then you look at the price. Now, for the purpose of this hypothetical, which is not all that hypothetical because this actually happened, let's just say I were to buy at a previous store that I went to a high-grade RX-78-2 Gundam, Granddaddy Gundam, right here. I paid $15, $14 for this. It's very cheap. A lot of high-grade Gundam are very cheap. Here, I have one that I'll show you right now. This was the high grade that I bought just now. This is a high grade that I previously bought. Now, this is at Hobby Town, right? This is $15, right? Most high-grade Gundam are going to be that price. They're going to be, $15, $20, right? The $20 is even pushing it a little bit. This place that you're at sells these figures, the exact same one, mind you, for $60. That is outrageous. That is insane. That is the price of like a real grade Gundam. That is insane. This took an hour and a half to build. Again, that's not even, and that's pleb hours, okay? This should not take an hour and a half to build. A real grade would take up to a few days to build if you're slow like me, right? And that is what would cost you $60 to $70, right? This is $15 at most. And this store, Dragon Home, is selling it for $60. That is outrageous. That is highway robbery. And what's worse is that they're selling even more stuff that is highly, highly inflated. They're selling bootleg items, say bootleg plushies, bootleg Funko Pops, bootleg collectibles in general. They're selling them for an outrageously inflated price. It is sickening. It is actually insane how freaking high these prices are. It makes me so freaking mad that I decided to, make a video about it, okay? About a local business charging ungodly prices for stuff that is actually relatively cheap in-house, in-store, and even online. That is, oh my... What's worse though, this is my next thing. You point this out to your friends and, they just like, oh, wow, that's crazy, right? But they continue to shop around and look at all these insanely inflated prices like there's something that's okay, right? Now, my income situation is a little bit different. Now, my friends in particular, they have fast food jobs, right? Now, they have to save up 3 weeks worth of money to safely spend $60 without, it tanking their bank account, right? Now, again, like I said, my income situation is a little bit different, right? I can afford maybe $60 worth of stuff, but I'm not going to spend that much money for something that I can get for $15. Like, I hope that there are hundreds of people out there that understand like that this is not okay, especially in this economy, right? That is not okay to charge something that is $15 and upsell it to 60. Now, some people could argue that, oh, it's an import price. No, even imported, this is still $15. This is still $15 with an import tax. So, I mean, in Japan, it may be a little bit cheaper, right? But $15 is a negligible amount, right? That's an amount you can spend. That's how much food would cost. Like food at a fast food place. Like, I used to work at Whataburger, right? That's how much the average number 2 cost, right? Was $15. That's okay to spend, right? If you have a manageable income, right? But $60, oh my God, $60. And that's just for the RX-782 high grade gunpla figure. That's it, right? There are thousands of items there. There are hundreds of different items from different IP that are copyright infringed, mind you, that sell for outrageous prices. I cannot emphasize enough that these are overinflated to hell and back. It is that insane. Anyway, that's all I really had to say about this video. If there are places in your town like Dragon Home, avoid places like this. That's all I'm gonna have to say. Avoid places like this, right? Now, say if that's the only option available and you're desperate to get something like this, then okay, it's okay to spend money at places like this, right? After all, you are supporting a local business and all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, if you live in a somewhat large town like I do, there's going to be multiple places that sell nerdy stuff that is at a reasonable price. Now, for Gundam in particular, I go to places like Hobby Town or like a Miniso store or places that are like that, right? Typically, places that do sell Japanese stuff, right? They're going to have stuff like this. I found this for $14 and I thought, oh, that's perfect, right? And then I found the same one at this same place, right? That was the whole hypothetical I was setting up. I found this same one at the same place, and it was $60. All right, that is, oh my gosh, that's too much. That's too much. So again, that's really all I had to say about this video. Steer clear of places that are like this, and say if there's a place in your town that's like this, without doxing yourself, comment down below what it is. Oh, and while you're at it, like this video and subscribe to me. Do all that YouTube crap, right? Just let me know if there's places that are like this. That way, I know what to avoid. And if there's any like overarching trends that these places follow, right? I know a lot of them are owned by Chinese people, right? Nothing against Chinese people in general, but I mean, I know that's a trend that I've seen, right? So comment down below. I'm genuinely interested to find out if there are any other places like this. But anyway, this has been Kate Abbey, and I'm signing out. See you in the next video.